A group of Japanese researchers says male beetles with longer horns may be targeted as prey more often than male beetles with shorter horns. The researchers at the University of Tokyo found the carcasses of many beetles in oak forests in the Tokyo area. Using an infrared camera, they were able to determine that the dead beetles had their stomachs eaten out by raccoons and crows. The researchers say about 70% of beetles attacked by predators were males, and the horns of the victims were about 3 millimeters longer than those of surviving males. The researchers say male beetles with longer horns have the upper hand when they fight other males. They say that the longer horns may also attract the attention of predators more easily, raising the possibility of attack. A researcher at the University of Tokyo Graduate School, Wataru Kojima, says having longer horns does not always give beetles an advantage. All 1,200 plum trees in a Tokyo park will be cut down after the current blossom season due to the outbreak of a virus. The Plum Tree Park in Ueme City opened in 1972. It used to have 1,700 plum trees on 4.5 hectares of land, but the outbreak of the plum pox virus in 2009, the city has been cutting down about 50 to 300 infected trees each year. Despite the city's efforts, the virus was detected again last year. Ueme officials have decided to cut down all 1,200 trees in the park. About 8,000 tourists visited the Plum Festival at the park recently. A tourist said he visits the festival every year, so he is very disappointed. He hopes his child will be able to see the Plum Festival again one day. Government guidelines prohibit planting trees for 3 years after officials confirm that a virus has been eliminated. The city plans to replant plum trees and re-establish the park. Japanese and Taiwanese musicians have held a concert in Taiwan to thank the people for supporting those affected by the 2011 earthquake and tsunami disaster in Japan. People in Taiwan sent about $200 million in relief donations to regions hit by the earthquake and tsunami. The concert was held in the city of Taichung and was free of charge. About 1,500 people attended, including visitors from Japan. The organizers hope the music event will help cement bilateral ties between Japan and Taiwan. A choir of junior high and high school students from Minami-Soma of Fukushima Prefecture, performing with the Taiwanese Youth Orchestra, sang a song about people's hopes for reconstruction of the affected areas. Eiichi Negishi, a Japanese Nobel laureate in chemistry and an amateur opera singer, sang O Solo Mio. At the end of the concert, the performers and audience sang Hana Wasaku, or Flowers Will Bloom, a song to encourage rebuilding efforts in the disaster-affected areas. A woman in the audience told NHK she was moved by the chorus. She said she hopes those in the affected regions will quickly recover from their hardship. Sumo wrestler Kakuryu from Mongolia has formally been promoted to the highest rank of Yokozuna or Grand Champion. The Japan Sumo Association approved Kakuryu's promotion in its key meetings, including an extraordinary board meeting in Osaka. He becomes the 71st Yokozuna in sumo history. In a ceremony to bestow the title, 2 messengers from the association visited Kakuryu and his stable master Izutsu and conveyed the promotion. Kakuryu said he will continue to train hard and do his utmost not to tarnish the title of Yokozuna. The 28-year-old Kakuryu debuted as a professional sumo wrestler in 2001. He has won the Technique Award 7 times and was promoted to the second highest rank of Ozeki, or champion, in March 2012. Kakuryu won the Spring Grand Sumo Tournament earlier this month with 14 wins out of 14 bouts. It was his first tournament victory. The most recent promotion to Yokozuna before Kakuryu was Haruma Fuji, who achieved the highest rank in September 2012. Kakuryu's promotion makes him the 5th consecutive Yokozuna from abroad and the 4th in a row from Mongolia. China participated in the annual Earth Hour campaign on March 29 evening by turning off lights for 1 hour in major cities. Numerous buildings in Beijing, including the National Stadium Bird's Nest and the National Aquatic Center Water Cube, went dark from from 8:30 to 9:30 as people around the world turned off their lights for Earth Hour. Lights were also turned off at the scenic spots of Dayan Tower in northwest China's Xi'an and West Lake in east China's Hangzhou. Many locals observed the moment and expressed their commitment to environmental protection, energy saving and emission reduction in their daily lives. Earth Hour is a worldwide event organized by the Worldwide Fund for Nature, or WWF, to encourage households and businesses to turn off non-essential lights for 1 hour to raise awareness about the need to take action for energy conservation and emissions reduction. It takes place roughly 1 week after the vernal equinox, when night and day are of the same duration in both hemispheres, ensuring that it was dark everywhere in the world at 8:30 local time. A major Chinese high-tech company in East China's Qingdao on March 26 revealed their latest batch of biological tissue made of natural collagen and animal cells using a 3D bioprinter. The company, Qingdao Unique Products Development Company Limited, has been cultivating the living cells for 9 days, indicating that cells are viable under 3D printing condition. By applying the technology of microvoltage injection, the 3D printer is able to attain high precision that is required for scaffold materials, structural gradient and cells to survive, according to experts. A sterility and temperature control device was also used to control the operating temperature, making scaffold materials more solid while ensuring the livability of cells. CEO of Qingdao Unique Products Development Company Limited, Wang Hong, said the company still need to work on the level of precision because this is now the most important technological factor for 3D printers, making human organs and tissue. She said the company is now trying to improve the precision from the current 70 microns to 20 microns. According to medical standards, printed cells are allowed to be used in medical fields to make prostheses, tissue and organs only when they are able to reach 20 micron in precision. India is the home of cultural heritage. There are various festivals that are celebrated across the country that brings the countrymen together. Festival means joy, and this joy was celebrated by a group through dance. India is the country of unity in diversity. Indian Revival Group came together to take the packed auditorium on a joyride to various parts of countries, showing through dance the festival celebrated across. This looks like a replica of Vrindavan. These artists are portraying the festival of colors, Holi, and the naughty and witty play by Lord Krishna and Radha, as well as the devotees. After Holi comes Janmashtami, the birthday of Lord Krishna. The scene of Mathura, the birthplace of Krishna, on his birthday is brought forth through dance by these dancers. Maharashtra was the next destination where Ganesh Chaturthi is celebrated with pompous and cheer for 10 days. Dancers, through their performance, then took to down south to Kerala, where Onam, the harvest festival of the state, was shown. Journey through festivals would be a miss without the 9-day-long festival Navratra. In Bengal and other eastern parts, the festival is celebrated as Durga Puja, and dancers are showcasing famous Dhunuchi dance, while famous traditional dance of Gujarat Dandiya and Garba was also performed by these versatile artists. Dussehra and the celebration of Diwali, the festival of lights, were also shown through dance.
We usually try to choose themes which kind of encompass India, and I love India very much. So where I like to showcase the beautiful culture and tradition that we have inherited.
Bangladesh made a new world record, singing its national anthem by more than 254,000 people in chorus on the National Parade Ground in the capital Dhaka recently. To join this great occasion, people from all walks of life thronged the National Parade Ground to be a part of the event. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina joined the function at National Parade Ground to hold her voice in singing the national anthem. In a short speech on the occasion, the Prime Minister urged all to rekindle the spirit of war of liberation in people, particularly in new generation. She said the next generations would carry forward the spirit to materialize the dream of martyrs of independence. The Prime Minister said Bengalis are a nation of creating history. They made history while being liberated through a ceaseless struggle of 24 years under the leadership of Bangda Badhu. The Premier extended her heartfelt thanks to the organizers of the event, participants of all Bengalis at home and abroad who expressed solidarity with the program. The first passenger jet used in Japan will go on display at its new home at Tokyo's Haneda Airport. The front section of the aircraft will reside at a new location at the busy transportation hub. Engineers used a forklift and trailer to move the 4-ton nose of the Douglas DC-8 from its storage facility 6 kilometers away. They had to carry out the delicate operation without disrupting takeoffs and landings. Japan Airlines added the jet to its fleet in 1960 and retired it in 1987. The airline preserved the nose section for the historical value of its cockpit and lounge fitted in a Japanese style. The graceful design of the plane was a hit with passengers.